You see, they've been trying to tell us for years and no one was listening. Hey Pipsqueaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miranda if you're new here. Today we're going to be reacting to UFOs caught on camera if you can't tell. You're welcome. I even have holographic like lipstick on. Who am I? Who knows? So yeah, before we get started, if you're new here, every video we ask a question and then the answer gets featured in the next video. I finally said that right, you guys. So last video's question was, have you ever had your tarot cards read? And here are some of the answers. If you saw my last video, my answer was a no. So if you want to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is answer this question. If you were in a zombie apocalypse, what would be your weapon of choice? Leave that down below. Mine would probably be, I don't know. I'm gonna see some of your answers and steal them. Also, don't forget, before we get started, if you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe so you can see more of our videos that we do together, and follow me on social so we can become friends. So yeah, let's get started. Also, I have merch. I never talk about it, but my catchphrase is so yeah, just because I say it so much, like not on purpose. So yeah, see, I don't do it on purpose. So go check out my merch. It's linked down below, and that's enough. Let's get started. Where are you, little alien video? So the video we're reacting to is called Top 10 UFOs Caught on Camera, and I'll link this video down below so you can go check it out on your own if you wanted to, I guess. Anyways, let's get started. Jeez, I said that 12 times.
Are we alone in the universe? This evidence suggests we aren't. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 UFOs caught on camera. For this list, we're looking at the most famous, argued about, and unusual videos of unidentified flying objects. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
I get copyrighted, so.
Number 10, the ISS light beam. In 2016, a video surfaced on YouTube from NASA's live feed of the International Space Station, seemingly showing an object making atmospheric entry. The feed was then suspiciously cut off, although NASA claims that this was due to technical difficulties and the object was likely debris or lights from Earth. However, a subsequent video from the same feed showed what appeared to be a similar object departing Earth, followed by a bright golden beam of light.
Is this a UFO leaving the Earth, making the jump to hyperspace? These are real images from the International Space Station's live feed. They show a spherical object leaving the vicinity of the Earth and traveling upwards. As the object disappears, a beam of light shoots out.
This wouldn't be the last time that conspiracy theorists gravitated towards the ISS. In 2020, the feed captured another object moving over Earth. It was later reported that this was a retired communications component being jettisoned, although we're definitely keeping a close watch on the ISS.
We discard of our trash and equipment that's been put through its paces and is now retired.
Number 9, the STS-48 Incident.
Tony, what can you tell us about this last-minute delay and what's happening right now?
Launched on September 12, 1991, the STS-48 mission's goal was to deploy satellites from the Space Shuttle Discovery.
This scene shows the actual release of URs with the mechanical arm. The arm is being backed away from the spacecraft.
In UFO circles, though, the mission is best remembered for footage captured on September 15th. While not easy to make out, the video shows objects zooming by and bright lights flashing in Earth's orbit. According to NASA, these were ice particles responding to the engine jets. Astronomer Phil Plait has backed up these claims, but we gotta admit, the believer in us likes to wonder. It's not the only space shuttle mission to have caught ufologists' eyes. In 1996, footage from STS-75 seemed to show objects buzzing around the broken tether of a drifting satellite. Debris or curious visitors?
Well, the long line is a tether, and there's a little bit of debris that kind of flies with us.
Number 8, the Kaiquora Lights. It's only fitting that the Kaiquora Lights surfaced the year after Star Wars and Close Encounters of the Third Kind hit theaters. New Zealand's Kaiquora mountain ranges caught the media's attention on December 21, 1978, when a cargo plane crew observed house-sized lights flashing around the aircraft for several minutes.
Thousands of UFO documents have been released by the New Zealand Air Force. The documents released under Freedom of Information laws cover sightings dating back to 1954.
Air traffic control specialists from Wellington tracked the lights, which an Australian television crew then recorded in color. The TV crew came along for the cargo plane's next flight from Wellington back to Christchurch. Shortly after takeoff, the crew captured footage of a giant illuminated orb. New Zealand's Ministry of Defence has provided several possible explanations, including lights from boats, cars, or Venus, but alternative explanations abound.
Others say it could have been an unusually bright sighting of Venus or merely radio and light wave transmissions. But for those who believe, even the publication of such sightings is a breakthrough.
Number 7. The Phoenix Lights. The Phoenix Lights have inspired a documentary and multiple horror movies, but nobody can say for sure what happened on March 13th, 1997.
In 1997, you took part in...
That's what year I was born. My birthday was yesterday when I'm filming this, by the way.
That's correct.
This incident can be broken into 2 phases. First, a V-shaped formation was seen flying over Phoenix, although little footage exists of this event, and the footage we do have is low quality. There's more documentation of the second event.
That's weird. When lights make a shape in the sky, usually that's not normal.
Many events, starting at 3 p.m. in the afternoon and continuing all the way until 5:30 the next morning.
Even with numerous photographs, videos, and eyewitness accounts, though, a giant question mark continues to hover over Phoenix. While the U.S. Air Force chalked the lights up to military flares, many have argued against these claims, and even Arizona Governor Fife Symington described what he saw as, quote, otherworldly.
Well, I saw a huge craft just kind of come right over Squaw Peak. That was, it was just breathtaking.
Number 6, the Chilean Navy.
The Chilean government agency which investigates UFOs or unidentified aerial phenomenon has declassified and released never-before-seen video from 2014 showing a mysterious flying object of which they suggest could have been a UFO.
A little speck can certainly stir up a lot of speculation. In 2017, the Chilean government agency tasked with examining UFO sightings released footage of a flying object that defied explanation. The footage, which had been classified for almost 3 years, was taken by the Chilean Navy from a helicopter during the day. The pilot failed to make contact with the object, which moved like another helicopter. Even more curious, the object didn't pop up on air traffic control radar.
In 2 instances, the object ejected some type of gas or liquid with high thermal tracking. Captured on video, you can see a massive plume of material trailing behind the object.
Most mysterious of all, the UFO released an unknown substance and vanished into the sky. Experts were stumped, with the agency's director saying, quote, "We do not know what it was, but we do not know what it was not." Well, that's reassuring.
After an extensive study, the Committee for the Study of Anomalous Aerial Phenomena agreed it had all the characteristics to be classified as an unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Number 5, the Mexican Air Force video.
If you think about it, a
2004,
UFO is just
the Mexican Air Force
an
recorded
object,
footage of 11 UFOs,
like something flying that they don't know what it is. Like it could be a private airplane
surrounding a military jet. These lights were detected during a routine search for drug traffickers. Jets pursued the UFOs,
I'm just saying,
but eventually gave up and the objects disappeared.
Generalized.
While some believe this was the work of flares, explanations also range from ball lightning to a meteorite deteriorating in Earth's atmosphere. Whatever these objects were, infrared equipment operator Lieutenant Mario Adrian Vasquez is convinced that they were, quote, completely real. Pilot Major Magdaleno Castañón went so far as to suggest that the UFOs knew they were being pursued. Number 4, the Aguadilla Airport Incident.
I don't believe anything in my life.
Even by UFO standards, this one's perplexing. It all started in April 2013 at the Rafael Hernandez Airport, located in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. A video was taken of an unknown object swiftly flying over land and then seeming to submerge underwater. After doing so multiple times, the object appears to split in 2. Supposedly, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security tried to keep this under wraps, but the video was eventually leaked by an anonymous whistleblower. A group known as the Scientific Coalition for Ufology was responsible.
I wonder if my dad has seen these. My dad is very into this stuff too. Maybe we'll get him on here soon.
Exhibits characteristics that cannot be explained by any known aircraft or natural phenomenon.
That's so fast.
Number 3, go fast. Our top 3 UFO sightings are actually part of a package, although each has a distinctive signature.
Pentagon has now declassified 3 videos showing Navy fighter pilots interacting with unidentified flying objects. Watch.
Filmed by the U.S. Navy and published online in the late 2010s, they were declassified and officially released by the Pentagon in 2020. Released under the file name Go Fast, this video was taken over the East Coast in January 2015 by an FA-18F Super Hornet during the USS Theodore Roosevelt UFO incidents. The footage was captured using Raytheon's Advanced Targeting Forward-Looking Infrared Pod, or AT-FLIR. And just as entertaining as the footage itself is the fighter pilot's comments. While the audio is somewhat hard to understand, you can certainly grasp the astonishment they experienced while watching the object.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at it fly!
Number 2, FLIR 1.
It's a clear blue sky, there's no wind, and you see this tic-tac, it's just this white object that's randomly moving around. It makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up a little bit.
Also released by the Pentagon, FLIR 1 was filmed on November 14,
See, when the
2004,
government releases
around the
stuff,
San Diego coastline.
years ago,
Like
they've been
Go
trying
Fast,
to tell you, by
this
the way,
video was
now
also
everyone's
taken
freaking
aboard a
out about
Super Hornet
it.
using
They've been
AT-FLIR.
talking about
The footage
aliens
was
for
captured
years
during
now,
the
just no
USS
one paid
Nimitz
attention.
UFO incident, in which the Navy had a radar visual encounter. The video centers on a dark round object that suddenly moves slightly to the left. After lingering a little while longer, the object quickly darts even further until it's completely out of sight. Commander David Fravor can't tell you exactly what the object was, but he recalls that it, quote, accelerated like nothing he'd ever seen.
There's no propulsion, there's no wings. It rapidly accelerates and
It
disappears.
kind of looked like a
Weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
UFO shape.
I chased a UFO.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Gimbal. Rounding out this trio of UFO videos is Gimbal, which the Navy captured the same year as Go Fast.
My gosh.
It's not sketchy that all this is called by the military.
We're going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Often getting mixed up with the USS Nimitz UFO incident, this sighting actually took place aboard the USS Theodore Roosevelt by the coast of Florida. Out of the 3 videos,
Great,
the object
that's
from
where I
Gimbal
live.
arguably looks the most like a flying saucer. Before you jump to any conclusions, skeptical investigator
don't
Mick
scare
West
me
has
like
called
that.
all 3 of these sightings into
Oh,
question,
he's in the
believing
camera.
the gimbal object is just a plane.
Well, if there's like another thing.
It's flipping.
Honestly, the world may never know. If you
Ew.
think this is all of the UFO information that the US government's been sitting on, former Senator Harry Reid claims that it, quote, only scratches the surface.
Because I don't think no one has the answers. And that is too bad because there are answers out there.
You see,
I'm
they've
not
been
gonna
trying
get
to tell
answers
us
by
for
hoping they
years
come.
and no one was
And
listening.
that takes some work.
So, that's all I have to say about that. There's proof that they've been telling you for years. It's not something new. Crazy people. So, what did you think? Do you believe in UFOs? Did you before? Do you now? How do you feel about it? Is this something you watched just because I made it, or is it because you searched up UFOs? Let me know down below. And don't forget to answer the question down below to be featured in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on social so we can become friends. And I will see you guys next video. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, bye.